Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on Casper. But before I get started, please click the like and subscribe button as it helps this channel grow very quickly. So, how many of you heard that Casper is Ethereum 3.0? But a lot of people still are sleeping on Casper. They're not seeing the big picture as far as utility and use case. So I'm going to show it to you today. So Casper Network has now launched their new website. Now you can check out projects and developments in the fastest growing ecosystem. Check it out at casperblockchain.io. And then we see this. For the first cross-chain bridge on Casper Network. .oracle. Keep that in mind because we're going to talk about that in a minute. So the potential I see in Casper Network is huge. It's going to be one of the most valuable software companies in the world. And that's what people aren't seeing. We're in a bear market. We're in crypto winter. And yet Casper continues to build, continues to grow. And I always tell you on this channel, any cryptocurrency that is still building in crypto winter, when we're finally out of it, those are the cryptocurrencies that will shine the brightest. So retweet Casper Labs, learn how to set up your IDE, create smart contracts, explore tutorials, watch the video course, read the success stories, integrate with Casper. They're always looking to even build bigger, even to get bigger than they already are. We see all those massive partnerships. The big one for me is IBM. And then we see this. The majority of smart contract L1s are driven by hype and noise. There's very few that show promising future potential to scale for mass adoption. But the ones that do are quite the powerhouses. What do we see there? HBAR, Algo, Azero, Casper. Because Casper is going to be tied to everything. It's a well-rounded cryptocurrency. It's tied to the metaverse, tied to Web3, tied to NFTs, tied to transactions, tied to the new financial system. That makes it a well-rounded cryptocurrency. So most people love to stake their Casper for a long-term investment. When looking at staking ratio between top level 1 blockchains, we found that Casper Network is ranked in 3rd place. Are you staking your Casper? And that's the thing. Passive income. There's going to be a ton of potential in the future. Right now it's hard to see because the prices are held down. They're not moving. And once they finally start moving, people will start to want to FOMO in like they always do. This is the mistake you don't want to make as an investor. You see Casper here at 3 cents. Nobody wants it. They think, oh, Casper's dead. It's a scam. All over crypto Twitter, they say it all the time. But once Casper hits $1, all of a sudden, everybody's going to want to get into it. They don't want to miss out. And then all the money pours in. Why not buy it at 3 cents and hold it and wait? That's how you get rich in cryptocurrency. You don't buy when green candles are already taking off. You buy in the red when there's blood in the streets. And the thing is, you can't get fudded out by the people on Twitter because there's a whole bunch of people there that want to FUD everyone out. There's a lot of very unhappy investors there, in my opinion. The reason I say that is because they're either, frustrated with the price not moving, or they took losses by selling on lows. And then the price went even lower. And then all of a sudden now they're waiting for the price to come back up so they could recoup some of their money. You don't want to end up in that situation. Patience is the key when it comes to investing. The most patient people will become the richest people. And if you're buying at these prices of 3 cents, you can't go wrong. You have 100x potential, in my opinion. So great news for all Casper holders and traders. BitGet has enabled trading for Casper. That was pretty big news today. So the Casper network is now available to bridge to other blockchains thanks to the support from .oracle. So which blockchains can you transfer assets from Casper and vice versa? So remember I told you that .oracle was important. It was an important partnership. A lot of people will say, well, the price isn't moving, so it's not that big of a partnership. What we see here, here's Casper, here's .oracle. Bridge to Ethereum, BNB Chain, Avalanche, Moonbeam, OKC, and there will be others. That's how big that partnership is. But because the price hasn't moved, the same depressed people over on crypto Twitter will tell you, well, that doesn't mean nothing. If the price isn't moving, those partnerships and everything that they have going on, it means nothing. You can't buy into that. Know what you hold. And then we see this AWS partnership. We're seeking increasingly interest from our customer in blockchain technology, including large enterprises. Today, 25% of all Ethereum workloads in the world run on AWS, said Martha Whitaker, director of AWS Marketplace. We are thrilled to have Casper Network's blockchain product available in AWS Marketplace, and that customers can now benefit from this Web3 technology anywhere in the world. Given AWS ongoing presence in nearly 200 countries. Tell me that isn't big. Casper network node operators around the world will now have the capability to quickly and securely deploy and connect nodes to the public network instead of waiting weeks for hardware. As part of this partnership, businesses can now also seamlessly access Casper Labs' professional services through AWS, making it easier than ever to design and deploy blockchain-enabled solutions to solve critical business challenges. That's how big that partnership is. Yet someone out there will fudge you on this and say, well, AWS, they're not that big of a company or that big of a deal. Yet, I just showed you, they're in 200 countries. This partnership is massive. I don't care that the price isn't moving. Don't listen to the people that tell you if the price isn't moving, it's not that big of a deal. These are the same people that tell you Casper can't get above this price due to market cap, due to previous cycles. I no longer listen to that. I think we're going on a utility run. I can see it coming. All of a sudden, utility and use case is everything. You should be able to see it coming also. And the thing is, I don't care about previous runs or market cap because no one can put a price on utility. And that's where I see these cryptocurrencies going to. Who knows where the price of Casper will be a year from now? Some things everyone should know about Casper Network, and we look at these all the time. We know all of its ties, all of its partnerships, the economics behind Casper. We know the software. Casper is going to be huge. So Casper Labs is looking for a full stack developer, full-time, remote. They're hiring in the bear market. They're hiring inside of Crypto Winter. You tell me they're not still growing? You're telling me that the price of Casper is not suppressed at this point. I believe all of these cryptocurrencies are held down right now. I think everything's going to take place between August and November. I think that's when we start seeing things start moving. With the launch of Flare finally going fully live and ISO 222 in November, I believe that's when cryptocurrencies are going to start really amping up. Accelerating dApps and decentralized economies with Metis and Casper Labs, our partnership with Metis to bring performance, scale, and security to decentralized applications, economies, and communities. Another huge partnership. They're going to be tied to everything. These are the cryptocurrencies that you got to be looking at. You can't sell now. We're too close. You want to keep holding just for a little while longer. You will get rich off of your investments. All it takes is patience. With that said, I'm going to wrap up today's video. I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.